Ducks winners of 14 of their last 17. This is the fourth in a run of 10 consecutive games against non-division foes. Kind of an interesting bit of scheduling this late in the season. And Trouba steps off the point and gets one on net. Hofer made the save but gave up a big rebound. A regroup started by Seneca. Now he'll bring it into the zone. Beckett Seneca with a little dish. Here's Granlund, finds some room into the slot, goes backhand, and Hofer just got a piece.
Aggressive start for the Anaheim defense. We've seen Zellweger up on the play. And we've also seen Jacob Trouba holding the line.
Turnover at the line, and Neighbors gets it right down the slot for Kyrou, and that went off the glove. Blues come up with it at center. Here's Robert Thomas. Fakes the shot, fakes the pass, then storms right into the blue paint, and Husso keeps it out. It's still loose and chopped to the corner. Tucker gets it back for Thomas once again. He'll feed the line. Justin Hall's shot. Oh, that changed direction, went off the goalpost.
Outstanding chances here. Robert Thomas, who comes into this game absolutely red hot. Last two games he's scored the game winners. Good battling stop by Billy Husso, and then he gets a break on a puck that changes direction. It's amazing. I think he gets two posts. Watch this. There's the deflected puck, goes off the post. The rebound is there for Kyrou, and he hits the post.
Dalibor Dvorsky, one of the young players that the Blues want to integrate into their lineup with those changes that they made. Pass across went off of Kyrou right on net.
Who had possession of the puck. He made a real good stop on him, did Husso, and then he made another good stop on Kyrou. Kyrou just lost the handle at the moment of truth. But
portion of the season due to injury. He's got it in the left circle. Down low, Snuggerud, great pass across, and a better save by Husso.
Boy, has he been sharp. A lot of good stops, maybe his best here on Holloway.
Pass off the stick of Suter in the neutral zone, and the Ducks will regroup. Shots are 10-4 in favor of the Blues. No icing here, and there's a reverse hit in the corner on Tucker. Killorn saw him coming to the front of the net. Carlson got it into the middle quickly. Kreider moves it away. Seneca at the bottom of the right circle. Reverses it up the wall. Ducks with some good puck movement. Gauthier in front for Carlson.
Pass to Leo Carlson. Watch Carlson make that stick available. And
Cutter's been very good on faceoffs of late. Mayhew for the Blues sends in Buchnevich shorthanded, and that one got the post, I believe.
Moments ago, Pavel Buchnevich gets around Leo Carlson, hits another post. That's the third post that the Blues have hit.
Jake Neighbors comes up with it, fakes inside out on Gudas, busts in, shoots, blocker, save by Husso. VL comes back and just trucks him. In front, Dvorsky's backhander is kept out by Husso.
20.
Set to begin the second. And the Blues win the opening faceoff. Dvorsky went to the Olympics with the Slovaks, as you mentioned earlier. Granlund in a two-man game with Killorn, unable to further the puck into the St. Louis zone. And now here comes Kyrou. Turns on the Jets. He'll take the shot. He scores! Jordan Kyrou, and 4:22 into the second. We have the game's first goal.
Jordan Kyrou can put the puck in the back of the net. He's had a tough season this year, but he had 36 goals. When he gets a little bit of time, and he had lots of time to measure really Husso. That's a perfect shot. You know, it's about a foot and a half, maybe 2 feet off the ice. So it's over the pad, off the inside of the goal post. Took a really good shot to beat Billy Husso so far in this game. And that was a good one by Jordan. And that applies to both teams. I think there have been tough calls that have gone against both clubs in this one tonight.
Ducks win the draw. Short-handed speed from Mityukov. Oh, and that's gobbled up by Hofer, who hangs on.
Hands. Watch this. Paling dropped it. Put it right in the wheelhouse of Mityukov. And Mityukov, as he was following through.
On the goal line, Holloway misses as he tried to connect with Thomas. Broberg with the keep. Thomas engaged by Granlund, rolls off of him. He got tripped up. Ducks might have been fortunate there. And a one-time blast from Drouin makes it 2-0.
Boy, this shot by Drouin is perfect. You know, one of the newcomers. And that's a great shot by Jonathan Drouin. Look where that goes. Right up into the top corner. Perfect over the blocker of Husso.
So Drouin with a goal in his St. Louis Blue debut. That's his 4th of the year. And his pass in the feet of Karlsson just barely across the blue line before Holloway serves it back in. There's not a lot of urgency to what we've seen from Anaheim, and it's 3-0.
That was in.
Yeah, Snuggerud just hammered that one in. It went in and out in a heartbeat. And again, a little lack.
The passing is bad. And when you don't pass the puck crisply and put it in the right spot, it gets mishandled. And boy, that was an absolute bomb off the stick of Jimmy Snuggerud. Snuggerud's a good-looking young player. And he buried that.
No further than center as St. Louis brings it right back in. Blues are feeling it. Viel takes it back. Johnston has Washy in front. He's in too tight, and Hofer smothers it.
Johnson flips it down low, but you can see how tight he is to Hofer.
So, of course, St. Louis comes out and outscores the Ducks to this point, 3-0 in the period. Granlund gives it to Seneca. Great pass across, and Hofer gets across.
And I always say this with big goalies, they have the luxury of playing a little bit deeper, which allows them to move laterally and cover an awful lot of net. And Ratko's not on his off wing, so he's got to catch this puck and then release it. He does actually a good job. It gets it away in a hurry.
More trying to skate into it, but Cam Fowler will hinge across and get it. Now it's turned over. Kreider, quick shot glove save. Joel Hofer
jumps on it. And I talk about this all the time, that goaltenders, you have to think pessimistically and expect that your team's going to make mistakes.
You don't typically see a lot of goalie trades at the deadline. Now we got a penalty coming up here. Ross Johnston and Tyler Tucker are going to go after Johnston delivered a hit along the boards.
He just crushed Justin Hall, and he was going to get a penalty for that hit. Tucker stepped up, immediately challenged Ross, and that's really stepping up. He was outgunned. It's like Justin Hall is going to be okay, but it's going to be a boarding penalty against Ross. Tucker, you know, I give him a lot of credit. He went right at Johnston, and he took a couple of punches as a result.
It's the 9th scrap of the season for Ross Johnston. And that'll put him over the 100 penalty minute. Comes right to the front of the net, and that was a good chance for Holloway. Holloway again in the slot. Husso makes the save, and the rebound poked to the corner.
Did not give Ross Johnson a 10-minute misconduct penalty, but the Ducks have got the extra man, Frank Petrano, sitting in the box.
Kyrou moves it out. Thomas gets the legs moving. Fowler fills the center lane. Cross ice pass back for Fowler from Neighbors. Kicked out by Husso. Blues back the other way, 2-on-1. Here's Dvorsky. He tries to go back forehand. Right pad save. Husso, he covers up.
Right knee down on the ice. Dvorsky gets him moving, but boy, that's a battling stop.
Johnston, after his fighting major expired, puts it down low, and Mayhew's clear, kept in by Mitnikov. He goes as far as he can, shoots high, and missed the net. Gets it back out of the corner, and he put it into the feet of Zellweger, and Thomas rifled it right on net. Now he gets it across and scores. Robert Thomas makes it 4-0.
Yep, they're challenging it. And that's offside.
After review, the play was deemed to be offside, therefore we have no goal.
Caught from behind, and Leo Carlsson moves it away. Granlund leaves it on the boards for Carlsson. Back for Granlund. Justin Holl got a stick on it. It comes to the middle of the ice, and a lot of room for Pius Suter, who skates it to the blue line and puts it into the empty net with just over 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's going to do it. There's only Mikhail Granlund around that puck, and you know, remember what Jay Woodcroft was saying in between.
Puck loose up the wall. Toropchenko can't get it past the point coverage. Washy gives chase. Fowler tried to tap it away, came right in front for Viel. One last save for Hofer. And that's going to do it. He has his 5th shutout of the season. The Ducks are shut out for the 4th time this year.